أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Lead Counsel, Assistant Counsel, viewers and listeners, members of the press, good morning once again to our daily proceedings of this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. For our next item on our today's agenda, I have the honor to yield the floor to Madam Chair. Madam Chair, over to you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I will call on Honorable Sela to lead us in Muslim prayers and Honorable Joyner to lead us in Christian prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين فالله خير الإحسان وهو أرحم الراحمين نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا في قريش لا في مرة الشتاء والصيف فليعبد رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنوا من خوف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم خلص بالفلاح من شر ما خلق من شر حاسد ساخب ومن شر النفاسات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم خلص بالناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر وسواس الخناس الوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق النازل الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره عظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Merciful and eternal Father, Savior and Redeemer of the world, we thank you for the gift of life. Breathe on us your breath as we journey through life's challenges. We know that all is not lost. Our hope is anchored in you. Let your light illuminate our path, sanctify our bodies, purify our hearts, and may your good and mercy always abide with us, this day, henceforth, and even evermore. Amen.
Good morning. Witness number 1, number 2, and number 3, welcome back for continuation of your testimonies before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. May I remind all of you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Good morning, Mr. Kasama. Good morning, Mr. Ture. Yes. Good morning, Mr. Keta.
Good morning.
You're both welcome. You are all welcome back.
Thank you.
Council, we may proceed.
Yes, thank you very much. Now, today I have a voucher that I will show you. It's LGC / KEREWAN Area Council SKT 004. It is a $510,000 payment. You recognize that voucher, sir?
Yes.
So today I need you to increase your voice.
Yes, yes.
Now, who raised that voucher?
It's the Director of Finance.
Did he sign that voucher?
Yes,
Did he sign raising the voucher?
yes.
That's not correct. Someone else in the department should raise the voucher. Is that not the case? For instance, the accounts clerk, the account clerks.
Yes, but
So what name do you have there?
usually raise the voucher there.
Who prepared the voucher as per the document you have?
He prepared it.
Let me please have it again. Do you have a column that says that he prepared the voucher?
Pardon?
Do you have a column or a paragraph that reads that the Director of Finance prepared that voucher for payment?
No.
Okay. But he signed it as Director of Finance,
Yes,
and you signed.
yes.
Who did you pay?
On the voucher is Lamin A.S. Marina, but it was not paid to Lamin A.S.
No, no,
Marina.
that's not my question. Who did you pay?
It is mentioned on the voucher as Lamin A.S.
Lamin
Marina.
A.S. Marina.
Yes,
How much?
510,000.
The date
On the 30th April,
is on the voucher itself, not the receipt.
yes,
The voucher itself.
30th April 2019.
Now, what supporting documents do you have there?
You have the invoice and the contract document and the receipt.
You have an invoice
Yes,
from
from Sane and Sons.
Sane and Sons.
Yes,
And the contract document is between Sane and Sons and KEREWAN Media Council.
yes.
Now, who signed for Sane and Sons?
It's Nyakasi.
Nyakasi testified and said he did not sign that contract document. He said the two of you, you and the planning director or acting planning director, Mr. Keita, you signed this contract. Mr. Nyakasi Kasama, is that not what you said? Mr. Bojang, can you please interpret in Mandinka to Mr. Nyakasi Kasama?
Very well. Kasama, Mr. Kasama, ako ye muna photo.
Did you not say you did not sign the contract?
Ako fo ite ba ko contract ko nyangite ma sign. As I said earlier on, this is not my signature.
Now, did you sign it or you did not sign it?
Ako sign ni karo menti wole mo For if I sign okay, but for man sign okay.
Honey.
No.
Now, Mr. Ture, I ask you again, who signed that contract?
It's Nyakasi. The signature.
That is not his signature. He is here with you. He said that is not his signature.
Actually, it was Nyakasi, and the amount was paid to Nyakasi.
No, I am saying that he said he did not sign that contract.
Actually, it really doubts me if at all he said he didn't sign for the contract.
Were you present when Mr. Nyakasi Gasama signed that contract?
I cannot remember.
You cannot remember whether you were present or not?
Yes, because this document was with the Director of Planning.
Okay.
After the completion of the process, it is brought to me for me to sign.
That's Mr. Keita?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Keita, who signed for Sane and Sons? You see, we have three co-conspirators.
Yes, Nyakasi signed for Sane and Sons, Sane Enterprise.
Because you are the one who signed for Sane and Sons. And so Nyakasi is now saying he did not sign, that is not his signature.
This contract is prepared by me. And Nyakasi came to sign on behalf of Sane. Then I signed, and the CEO then signed.
Now, you had said that you know Nyakasi does not own a company called Sane and Sons. You said that?
Said it again?
Nyakasi does not have a company called Sane and Sons.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Now, you said in your statement the same evidence given by Mr. Ture that Nyakasi Kasama was representing Sane and Sons.
I also said that.
Good. Now, where is the power of attorney giving Nyakasi the power to represent Sane and Sons?
Nyakasi did not present power of attorney at the time, and I don't even know that he should provide a power of attorney.
No, that's not true.
But what I know for certain, all documents relating to Sane and Sons company were provided by Nyakasi. Even the certificate was provided, and the copy is with me.
Yes.
Yes.
But now you don't have a power of attorney. Yes. If you have, can anyone sign for you anyhow? I'm asking you, Mr. Keita. Can anybody just sign on your behalf?
It might not be, but in
there is nothing like it might not be. Can anyone just sign on your behalf?
Yes.
Anybody can sign on your behalf without you even giving the person consent.
Based on the understanding that.
Can someone sign on your behalf without giving the person consent?
There is a possibility, because these documents.
Do you understand English language?
I understand English.
Very well. You have been to school.
Yes.
Good. Can anyone sign on your behalf without the person having consent?
No.
You see, it's simple. That is not possible. Yeah. Is that not the case?
Yes.
Now, where is the consent that Sane and Sons gave to Nyakasi Kasama?
It's not provided.
Okay, but you knew that no one can sign on someone's behalf without consent. Now, why did you allow that?
Well, he pretends that he's working with Sane.
No, it's a kickback that Nyakasi had confessed to, that you guys received.
No.
Yes, it's very simple. Now, that's okay. Mr. Ture.
Yes.
That payment was done on the 30th of, is it March?
April.
Now, was it paid in cash or by check payment?
It was paid check.
Check?
Yes.
We need a copy of the check. Please write that down.
Okay, it will be provided.
Yes, we need a copy of the check payment.
But in the statement it is there.
No, we need a copy of that check. You have it in your statement?
Pardon?
Do you have it in your statement?
No,
Do you have the copy?
It is in the bank statement.
No, can we have the copy of the check? Because the check was the withdrawal, there was another transfer on the 2nd of May, 2019. So we do not know whether there are two payments made or the same check that was withdrawn on the 2nd.
Okay, I'll consult the Director of Finance. He's the custodian of the checkbook.
Very well.
I'll consult him.
Now, why do you pay Nyakasi when you are supposed to pay Lamine AS Marina?
It was not Lamine AS Marina that should be paid for this particular amount.
The voucher says Lamine AS Marina.
Yes, it was an error.
Yes. So why did you pay Nyakasi?
It was an error. It should have been Nyakasi.
So who should have been paid?
Nyakasi should have been
No,
paid.
Sane and Sons should have been paid.
Yes.
Did Sane and Sons give authority that you pay Nyakasi Kasama?
No.
So why did you pay to Nyakasi Kasama?
Nyakasi was representing Sanyang.
Where is the representation document?
There was none.
There was none?
No.
And you know there should be a representation document?
Yes.
So why did you not ask for one?
Actually, we didn't ask for it.
Why? I told you, you answer questions like a primary school student. Why?
We didn't ask for that document.
Why? If you knew that there should be a representation document, a document evidencing representation, why did you not ask for it?
I didn't ask for it.
I am not asking you whether you asked for it or not. We are past that level. Now, why did you not ask for that? Sane and Sons must be paid. They are the ones that allegedly signed the contract. They are the ones that were awarded the contract. Now, why do you have to pay a civil servant for that? Give us a reason.
There's no reason that I can give. I thought that Nyakasi was representing Sanyang.
No, Mr. Ture. You yourself, you don't even believe what you are saying. That's your problem. The words that are coming out from your mouth, you don't even believe it.
Actually, I thought that Nyakasi was representing Sanyang.
No, that's not true. The only person that is telling the truth here is Nyakasi Kasam. Among the three of you, the only one telling the truth here is Nyakasi Kasama. That is the issue. How many contracts have you given Nyakasi Kasama, Mr. Ture? To show the level of fraud that you are engaged in, Mr. Seedy, today, let's go through it. How many contracts have you given Mr. Kasama? Do you recall?
No, I cannot recall.
But you have given him many contracts for drilling of boreholes.
Yes.
Good. But you knew Nyakasi had no company. Why would you be giving him contracts? He's a civil servant.
Yes.
So why were we giving him contracts with no company?
Because he was coming with authentic documents.
No, that's not true.
He was coming with documents which are authentic.
That's not true. There were no authentic documents because Sane and Sons there was not an authentic document because Sane and Sons were not represented.
But the documents were authentic.
No, for the purpose of awarding the contract, they were never represented. So the production of those documents would have been suspicious. You awarded Nyakasi Kasama a contract worth $395,000 in 2020. You recall this? For the substation in Farafenya, the KEREWAN substation in Farafenya.
Yes.
To drill a borehole there.
Yes.
We need those vouchers. We don't have those vouchers. You have to write it down. We need those vouchers.
Mr. Ture, please be reminded to also note the copy of the check. I realize that you did not note that, so that you will not forget.
It's noted.
Now, what process was followed in awarding this contract? Do you know?
Pardon?
What process was followed in awarding this contract to Nyakasi?
I cannot remember, but I think that you collected quotations.
From?
Different contractors.
Who are the other contractors?
I cannot remember unless I look at the...
No, you have your co-conspirator here. Two of you will conspire to do fraudulent acts, to commit fraudulent acts. Now,
No.
Mr. Kate, how was Nyakasi Kasama awarded this contract? Do you recall?
Yes, I recall the one at Farafenya. That one, it was a single source.
Single source.
Yes.
It was single source to him.
Yes.
Now, thank you very much for your honesty. I mean, you are not like your, at least for once, not like your former boss. Now, why was it single-sourced, Mr. Keita?
Well, I think when CEO informed me about it, that we should have a borehole there, and let me consult him.
Let you consult who?
Nyakasi.
Okay.
So because then we have the guest house, and now water was not going up.
Yes.
The guest house didn't have water.
Yes.
So he said, let's get him to, in fact, it is two, the one at KEREWAN office and
Yes.
the one at Farafanya office.
Right.
So that let me invite him to provide us with
Mr. Kasama, you can get your microphone down and we'll tell you to
provide him with the boreholes.
Yes.
Then he was asked to provide the quotations
Yes.
for those boreholes, and that was how it was allocated to him.
Okay. So it was single source to Nyakasi?
Yes.
On the instructions of the CEO?
Yeah, he told me to engage him really.
On the instructions of the CEO?
Yes.
Good. Mr. Ture?
Yes.
You have heard that?
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
I cannot remember instructing him to.
No, we have to take you to the hospital.
No.
So that you could be, of course. You have to help you. There may be medication for this.
No. Actually, he was consulted, that I agree.
It was what?
I consulted Keita.
Exactly. So why is it difficult to agree?
Actually, I consulted him anyway.
Yes.
I
But
consulted-
why did you single source this to Nyakasi? Because Mr. Keita will not act unless you instruct him to do so. Mr. Keita, by virtue of his position, does not have powers to bind contractors unilaterally unless you approve of this. That is why for whatever he does, you must know. That's how it works. That's how the structure works. So why did you decide that it should be single source to Nyakasi Kasama?
Actually, we only give it to Nyakasi.
Why did you give it to Nyakasi Kasama? Why did you single source it?
Anyway, it was single source, it was given to him.
You know, I told you we should relegate you back to primary school. That is not the question. We now establish the fact that it was single sourced. Now, why was it single sourced?
Actually, we thought that he was capable of doing the work.
Of course, we all think he is capable of doing that. But he is the only one who is capable of doing that?
No.
So why was it single sourced? There must be other reasons. There are so many people who are qualified.
He have been working, we have seen his work that he have been doing.
Okay.
And
So-
we thought that because he have been doing good work,
Okay.
so we thought that we can give it to him for him to
He
do.
does not have a company. He subcontracts these things. He
Yes.
doesn't have a company.
Yes.
Yeah. He does not have a company. So the ones that are doing the work should have been contracted. Is that not the case?
Yes.
You knew this. Is that not the case?
Yes.
So what is the reason?
I thought that he was the best person who can do the work.
You were really appointed as a CEO?
Yes.
They appointed you.
Yes.
So many thousands of Gambians who probably would have been qualified.
Yes.
The Local Government Service Commission decided that you will be a chief executive officer. Really? Do you genuinely think you should have been a chief executive officer, Mr. Ture?
Yes.
You do not. You're not qualified. You're not competent.
Yes, you can tell me to be.
Yes, by virtue of your actions.
Yes.
You are not competent. You will agree with me
No,
that anyone who is competent would not be acting the manner in which you acted.
I am competent.
Now you are here. Now give us answers. If you are competent, give us answers that will show that you are competent for the job that you have been hired to do.
I know we gave it to him because of his track records.
What are the track records?
He was doing good job.
What kind of good job?
We have been seeing him drilling boreholes
Where?
within the region there.
Where exactly? Give us one example.
The one he did at Darussalam.
Darussalam?
Yes.
When was that one?
Pardon?
When was that one? In 2021?
No.
When was Darussalam one?
It was 2018-19. I cannot
2018. That was the first contract?
Yes.
That was the one you paid for $850,000?
Yes.
Yes, that was when you overpaid.
Anyway, I don't time it to be an overpayment.
No, you don't have to time it to be an overpayment. Nyakasi had timed it as an overpayment. He had given us the facts. He said he is fasting. He will not lie.
That was the first borehole that we drilled.
Yes.
And he gave us the quotation.
Let's move to another one, Mr. Ture. You had also given Mr. Gassama a $475,000 his contract in 2020 for Palodi village. You recall this?
Yes.
What was the process followed?
Yes.
Yes, it was not the process followed. What process did you follow?
I cannot remember.
You couldn't remember.
Yes, I cannot
Your
remember.
director will help you to remember. Mr. Keda, you are involved in this?
Yes, it's the same process, but this one, actually, the 3 quotations were collected.
By?
It's the same formality, because Nyakasi, as the Islamic one, he was asked to get us, people who we feel that we can do it.
No, quotations should be collected.
Yes.
We know we have moved from the point that we were discussing that it should not have been done by you.
Yes.
Now you are to collect quotation. It should be collected from independent contractors, 3 independent minimum of 3 independent contractors.
Now
so you can't ask one contractor to bring you 3 quotations. See, that one is
no. I mean, the quotation that we got from that place was supposed to be 3.
Yes.
But I had 2.
From Nyakasi?
One from Brijoy and one from Internet, INET.
All brought by Nyakasi?
No.
Nyakasi brings INET.
Brijoy, as I said, is a company, though he's his brother, but he is not directly responsible.
So INET?
The words I was learned to know.
So INET?
INET is also a brother to him.
Mr.
That's what he told me.
Mr. Keita?
Yes.
Nyakasi brought these 2 quotations. We had dealt with this before.
Yeah. Actually, these are the 2 quotations we got.
Yes, from Nyakasi.
Yes, I can say Nyakasi because he brought them.
From
normally
Nyakasi,
he is not handing over this thing directly. That's why I'm skeptical of saying Nyakasi.
Who does he hand it over to?
Normally, when these quotations are brought, they are given to the secretariat for onward submission to the CEO's office.
So they give it to the CEO. Just say it that way.
Secretariat?
No.
For CEO.
They give it to the CEO.
No.
For onward submission to the CEO means it is destined to reach the CEO.
But it was not directly submitted to the CEO.
It doesn't have to be. In fact, it's going to be very surprising for things to be directly submitted to you by virtue of your position. Yes, that's almost impossible. You should have a secretary. That's why he said secretariat. So things that are submitted through the secretariat is submitted to you directly. Whereas your office, what language are you speaking? You see, I told you you're not competent, Mr. Ture.
Yeah, you tell me to be.
Yes, that is why you have to agree when you have to agree. Now, Mr. Keita, please proceed. So it was submitted to Mr. Ture.
Yes, to the CEO.
Thank you very much. Hold the microphone, please.
To the CEO, yes.
Exactly. You see, Mr. Keita is smarter than you, Mr. Ture. He understands that things that pass through your office are meant for you as CEO.
Yes.
He understands that. He should have been the CEO, not you. Now, Mr. Keita.
Yes.
And so, who makes the decision? Mr. Ture takes the decision.
Well, the final approval is the CEO, really.
Okay. All right. Now, Mr. Ture, as CEO, why did you single source this? Don't be angry with Mr. Keita. He's just telling the truth.
No, actually, I'm not angry with him.
The only person that's not telling the truth here is you.
I'm not angry with him.
So you should be ashamed. You are sitting with 2 people, and they are both trying to aid the commission in arriving at the truth. You.
Council, those documents were just brought on my desk. I don't know who brought them there.
No, you don't have to know. If you follow process, you don't have to know.
I have my technicians on the ground.
Yes.
So automatically, if those documents were brought to the secretariat,
yes,
and they are brought to my office,
yes,
I also have to make some consultation.
In very unconventional way. That is not the process.
Because
the process of procurement is not that. That is the issue. So you have monopoly over decisions because you want to perpetuate your fraudulent activity, Mr. Ture. Because you knew fully well the procurement process is not that. It's contrary to what you have adopted on the ground. And it's done by design. It's intentional. So now why did you single source this?
And anyway, I advised the director of plan to bring the quotations, and he was also there to advise me.
On what?
On the quotations which we have brought.
Yes.
And we look at them, then we decided to say,
You and who looked at the quotations? He's here, he will answer for you.
Yes, he's here. I'm the approving officer, but I have to consult him.
Who did you consult? Who did you discuss as to who to appoint?
The director of planning.
You discussed with the director of planning that you should appoint Nyakasi?
Yes.
Mr. Keita, is that true?
Actually, you know, when quotations are being tabled,
Yes.
on my own experience, is normally we just go for the cheapest.
Yes.
So that is the situation.
So did you discuss that you should give it to Nyakasi Kasama? If you say yes, that is two of you.
No, I mean that is the...
Did you discuss that you should award this to Nyakasi Kasama? I want to know who is involved.
No, I cannot remember.
No, you have to remember. Because if you do not remember, then we will put you there. So you are here. You have the opportunity.
Yeah, because...
A crime has been committed, Mr. Keita. Are you involved?
Yeah, I cannot distance myself from the
Did
process.
you take part in the decision making to Nyakasi Kasama?
I have to advise him also.
That's not my question. The two of you decided you have to award this to Nyakasi Kasama?
I have to advise myself.
That's not my question. Did the two of you discuss that you have to award this to Nyakasi Kasama? Is it a yes?
Yes, then.
Okay. So now we move on to the issues. We need the documents for that, the procurement documents. You know what Mr. Gassama said, the two of you? Mr. Gassama said it is difficult to even do a good job because of the level of bribery you guys will solicit. Mr. Gassama, did you not say that earlier?
Yes.
Mr. Gassama, come for I said that for the two of them, Mr. Gassama had said clearly that it is difficult to execute these jobs in the manner in which it's supposed to be done because of the nature of the solicitation of bribery from these people.
Akabe itande yang akoketa de ninkumu atetrin takatonya fo akobari itol mo flolu contracto nyimpuru di modol la akakolia bulu nyame mbari itol be sura de menna duko kamen soto je ko wala soto no ni atra iba di la dol la akoy mo soto be men folawto ako imo fulol be sirin sa bar keta arata ka tonya foko tonya ka kolla itol bulu pour ka contrat ko di modol la memma me alon ko wolnite mankling
no let me repeat
very well ako bata fango ya 5 an ko tege
that Mr. Gassama
ako Gassama be sirin te
when he testified earlier
ako kabiring ate diam tan nu janjuna nu
ite Mr. Gassama himself
ako ite fango kabiri diam tan nu janjuna
that Mr. Gassama said to the commission that it is difficult to do a very good job because of the monies they will be requested. Mr. Gassama, did you say that?
Yes.
Yes.
See, Mr. Keita, Mr. Ture, this is the evidence of Mr. Gassama. And this evidence is very clear because of the transfers that Mr. Gassama had to do into your account.
The amount that was transferred there was not...
No, Mr. Ture, you see, if you want, say you were supposed to buy an aeroplane with this money. You have no evidence at all. You don't even have an evidence that you are supposed to buy a shirt with this money. So let's forget about that. You had said that multiple times. You have no evidence whatsoever. The person that you had said you had given goods said you did not give him any goods to sell. You're even ashamed.
Yes, Nyakasi will say that.
Yes. So please, let's move on.
Yes, Nyakasi will say
we have exhausted that part. Do you think he will admit to giving bribery, which is also an offense?
Actually, there was no bribery given.
No, you can't say that. That's not an issue. Now, we need the documents for the $475,000, all the procurement documents.
Okay.
Write it down.
It has been noted.
How was he paid?
It was paid by check.
By check?
Yes.
Okay. Now, another contract was given to Mr. Gassama, $666,700 in 2020 for drilling of a borehole at Council, head office in KEREWAN. You recall this, Mr. Gassama? You stated this in your statement.
Mr. Kasama, ako fanang contract dole dealer nunde 2020. Mentadala for
$66,700.
$66,700. Ako fa wala kalmo le menu fodun jam fo amanke o nyama. Yes, that is correct. That is in KEREWAN camp.
Were you paid in full?
Ako kodo ni yete jole ya amumele jobang. I was paid 3 installments.
Do you have the amounts that you were paid in the manner by way of installment?
Ako fo nanga mo ikejo men na ikaklo ba ko kanne ba ikajalle dila. O jori sabol ko ne ikajalle dila.
600 and 66 melada kan ma remember no.
And 66, but I cannot remember exactly what was ahead on top of that.
Okay. Do you know Mr. Ture, we need all the copies of the checks that were given to Mr. Kasama and the vouchers therein.
Mr. Kansu, sorry.
Yes.
Mr. Kasama did not answer the question that you put to him with respect to how much installment he was paid.
Yes.
Can you ask the interpreter
Yes.
to reinterpret so that he can answer the question?
Thank you very much.
Very well.
Mr. Bojan, can you please?
Yes.
In light of the.
Akadama foten ako alafta ye senandi bari ni kumu council ye ngin kamen na ya jabile baram jeman na sene abage. Ako bari ifako ya fole ko kodo nying inate josi nya sabala. Yes, that is correct 3 times. Check. Ako sa ngin karo menti wo kodo be ni a chenso wala ke jo men na akata abe keta jelleti.
That's will came a war.
600,000
66 more remember no melada kan fonye genji.
and 66, but the balance I cannot remember exactly what was.
Is for him to tell you how much he was being paid in installment.
Ako sa akini ni kamena haklo tunye yela moyenye kasama mbetela. Ako wo jori kajelle dila. Wo jori sabo kono jori ina ra purke jo ikajelle di jo.
E mendi na ole 40%, sorry 60%, 40%, 10%.
The first installment was 60%, the second 40%, and the third one was 10%.
You have it with you? You have the documents in your bag?
Ako kaitol be wul yele ba ila bago kono. I have the payment vouchers.
Okay, can we please see it?
A conference will get all.
Council, the percentages are too much. He's saying 60, 40, and 10. That's 110%.
Yes.
If we can just rectify that.
All right, thank you very much, Honorable Commissioner. Thank you very much. Zakasama, maybe the documents you are providing will help. It is, notice that we have 110 going by what you have said.
Akoni ajube askero ela kaito le kamin bodina wolbe ko abe mol mako ela pour ka yesenandi. Akobare ide ajube ide afo nyame ni abe haima atambita 100 abe kala 110%. Bari iko 60-40 wa 100 let ni bota je ko to ge na ta tangola ka. Akobe kala 110.
Mr. Gasama, but these are not vouchers. This is just to show the 4 contracts that you were paid. One awarded to Sunny and Sons Enterprise, the other awarded to INET Enterprise, and they also have INET Enterprise.
Enterprise, INET Enterprise.
And Bridgejoy.
And in Bridgejoy.
Budget and for payment terms will be in Bunyame and Koroji the Yame rolling into thing.
Yes, that is
That
is correct. I don't have vouchers. They did not give vouchers to me. This is the way of the payment system, how the payment was done.
Yes.
Because this money was paid, as I said, 3 installments.
60, 30, and 10%.
Yes.
I cost 60, 30, and 10%.
Yes.
We apply to tender a document showing the table of the 4 contracts that were awarded to Mr. Gasama by KEREWAN Area Council during the time of the second witness, the former CEO, Seedy Ture. The first is the contract to drill a borehole at Darussalam for $850,000, and the payment, the 3 different instrumental payments therein. The second is KEREWAN Area Council Office borehole, $666,750. The third is KEREWAN Area Council Farafenya Office, $395,000. And the fourth is Palodi Village, $475,000 into evidence as an exhibit.
A document indicating the borehole drill for KEREWAN Area Council is hereby admitted in evidence, and this listed the 4 boreholes. One in the name of the project site is Darussalam, and the second one is KEREWAN Area Council Office. The third is KEREWAN Farafenya Office, and the 4 is Palodi Village. This document is admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/KEAC/NG/002.
As the commission places. Now, Mr. Ture.
Yes.
Your first contract, you awarded to Sanyang and Sons. Mr. Gasama represented Sanyang and Sons. Correct?
Yes.
The second contract for the drill of a borehole at KEREWAN Area Council Office, $666,750. It was awarded to INET. Correct?
Yes.
Please, can you talk into the microphone?
Yes.
And who represented INET?
It was Nyakasi.
The third contract was awarded to INET for $395,000, and Nyakasi represented INET?
Yes.
We have the fourth contract awarded to Bridgejoy Enterprise, and Nyakasi represented Bridgejoy Enterprise?
Yes. Yes.
I know, I've heard you say yes. I'm just surprised. But how is that possible?
Anyway, he was
Does that make sense to you?
Actually, he was representing them.
Does that make sense to you? Is the question.
As far as the work is concerned, yes.
Yes, how does it make sense that he represents 3 different companies? Tell us, you are the CEO.
Yes.
How does it make sense? Say yes, 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 yes. How does it make sense?
He said he was representing them, and we have been seeing him doing a good job for us.
So anyone can just come and say they are representing a company. That's how it works?
Actually, when we see the documents which are brought, and he said that he's representing the company,
Yes.
we just accept it to be.
And that's how it works?
To my thinking, yes.
You're thinking, Mr. Ture, let me not say what I have to say. Let me not say, I am sure you know what I want to say, but I will not say it. Mr. Keita, yes. How is it possible Nyakasi is representing all these 3 companies? Is that normal?
For me, up to the time of this commission,
right?
INET, it belongs to Nyakasi. Up to the time of the commission, that's the time I knew that Bridjoy belongs to his brother, and that I have the evidence.
No, it's simple. Nyakasi gave us the evidence. He does not have ownership of any of these companies, no shares. He has given us that evidence already.
Yeah.
Now, you know this. So why would you be allowing him to represent these companies when there are no evidence? You spoke to the brother, and the brother said Nyakasi is representing us?
No, INET.
No, that's not my question.
INET is his company. For me, up to the time of
I am not talking about INET. Sane and Sons, Bridjoy. You spoke to the brother at Bridjoy who informed you that Nyakasi is representing me?
No, I didn't speak to any of them.
Okay. So you know it is not normal that Nyakasi will be representing at least 1 or 2 companies without any documentation?
Yes.
Okay. You see, Mr. Ture, even your deputy knows it's not normal. Now let me give you another chance. Do you think that's normal?
Actually, looking at the work that he has been doing, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not asking you the work that he had done. He had not done any work because he subcontracts his works. You don't have any company that you have seen. Have you assessed his tools, his machinery that he has?
No.
So what are you talking about?
But we see him bringing machines there.
No, you see him subcontracted.
Actually, at that point in time, I cannot say he was subcontracted because I just saw him with workers coming to work.
Mr. Nyakasi, customer want to say something.
Yes, Council, I want to say something. If you see that all these works have been done, I have a machine that digs or drill boreholes. Yes, I am a civil servant, but I have a machine that I used to rent for drilling boreholes. What they normally call drilling machine. I have one.
Who owns INET?
Ako INET Jumal Jam.
INET
It's owned by my nephew.
So it is clear that these 3 companies were correct, that you don't have any shares in these 3 companies. You don't own them.
Ako amunta ko nying company sabolo hani kilimanke tati je company table mento moldi.
No, that's not the question. You don't own any of these companies.
Ako nying company sabolo hani kilimanke tati. That is correct. I don't own any.
Good. Now, did you, Mr. Gassama, present to them documents to tell them I am representing Sane and Sons?
Ako san fo inene kaito litan nyin la ka foko san televi loring se Sane and Sons ya jang. Ako fo ite dane kaito litan nyin mol la bang kaita de la ko san ku mu inyanto lem pour yelo Sane company je. Kalo aje.
Pour yelo Sane company.
Wala ka represent.
Sane de do kula menta wala Sane kaito samana wala nyol samana ne wol benta jang. Wala is for somebody.
Sane's employee who brought that papers or document here to these guys, but for me, I did not pass or give them any document.
So they knew that you did not bring the Sane and Son document?
Ako sign it all for now. You come in molu ya. Kalam tala ko itene na mo kaito samane ye de memu Sane's company.
Ko sama munto.
ni mo fulolu ay ne man kayto di la kay pour wolu fa isontale ko itene man kayto di wala mi alon ko sane la compagnie le wote
Yusufa Sambu ñamen contact wala sane an son na kayto samana CEO
is Yusufa Sambu
be contract ko men di len agreement le sign
is Yusufa Sambu who is an employee to Sani's company and is the mediator between myself and him, is the one who brought the said documents to the CEO.
Now, how about INET?
Sign nimbotaje I will do INET.
nko wala fo INET mu mbarndi malti so yarole mu ari sign da bra do ko la so ara fo nye ko ntekata Angleterre
As I said,
kayto di le kala use pour ko contract ko
INET
tendere so da ka dunnoje so brijo mu na le product
INET belongs to my nephew who was a soldier, but right now he's in the UK working therein. So he was the one who gave me documents to say, now I want you to represent me within my company.
Brijoy?
This is INET. Brijoy is owned by my late brother, but now is handed over to his son.
Now, the prices, that's okay.
This is INET.
The prices, who will determine the price? For instance, Dar es Salaam, $850. $850 for one borehole.
Ako sani ajube songolo mi alongo wala nyanta ka jo pour wala nyanta le ka jo pour borehole le sing. Ako jumale kasi ka o miro bondi wala ikni ajube ay ni borehole men fomenta ta fo wili chemesei and everything.
Alors, council do ko ke nyame.
You know, council, the way the work goes,
it
is true. I am a civil servant. Water is all about my work.
I'm hydrogeologist.
Hydrologist.
So, who
came with this amount?
The boreholes are not. Who
came up with this amount? $850,000.
Jumale for wala Jumale.
You gave evidence. You said
$850,000.
You said that the price was determined by council.
Akoya fuja nako council le ka si ka nanga mo menyanta jola tolli ka mira ka fo.
Yela estimate ke nyame $850,000 council law dintela ka poye o doku.
That estimate was given to me by council. That is $850,000. And all the expenditures and what should be put therein.
Exactly. And it's from this money that you gave some to CEO.
Yes, that is exactly what happened.
The $666,750.
$666,750.
The amount was determined by the CEO as well.
KEREWAN dokuo.
The work at KEREWAN.
Ani farafenye.
And farafenye.
Ani paloli.
And paloni.
Menketa je all plan be janya o jere wo bente lo system because ni accidents le sotoji.
All the equipment or the expenditures there, I got losses there because I had an accident there.
I am not asking about that.
I know the planning director is aware of that.
Who decided the amount? Is it? They tell you the amount. And you put that amount exactly in your invoice.
And all is from council, whatever to be spent therein.
So the exact amount that council gives is the exact amount that you write in your invoice. Right?
Yes.
I believe we have the invoice from Sani and Sons here.
Of course, I have an invoice member of Sani and Sons.
We have the invoice from Sani Enterprise General Merchandise.
Invoice to remember that Sani General Merchandise.
Sani Enterprise General Merchandise.
Sani Enterprise General Merchandise.
For $850,000.
$850,000.
Yes. Now, is the exact amount that council gave you?
I already did now.
Yes, that was the amount given to me.
That is the invoice.
Ako yun ang invoice mo.
So, Kasama, you recognize that invoice?
Ako yung isuto.
You said that you have nothing to do with that invoice.
Ako ba rin ito yung nefa ko, ito na haji mantara nung yung invoice ko na, wala yung bulu soto je.
Correct?
Ako photo niya, ba?
Pour sifanya di bulu kono pour sifanya di moments to je.
Did you prepare an invoice?
Ako photo liya ada ba?
Invoice oni?
Yes.
Yes.
Haninta mandila.
No, I don't.
Now, who prepared that invoice?
Ako yung jumala yung invoice out da.
Invoice oni is for some.
Use for sapo.
Nga submit to see where.
And it was submitted to, I submitted it to the CEO.
Who submitted it to the CEO?
Ako jumala sama CEO ya.
Intila samaji.
I myself.
Now, that amount
Ako nanga mo yo le sama je ko do
is
mbi.
exactly the amount that the CEO gave you.
Ako nyin ko do membe safarin jak nanga mo membe safarin jak CEO yo wala jo.
I wala jo.
Ite, yes.
Why was it not even less? Why is the invoice not even, let's say, $840,000, for instance?
Ako sa misal fe munat na amount safero ke jang wili chame say wili tanani.
They can tell you that they want a bowl the price they have for the bowl is $850.
Ako safero ko lafta boholo la bara boholo la ko do nanga mo bitale fo 850,000.
Let's say they should give you a technical specification.
Ako bare ba jela specification o dire la me ay tan ko nyini sifa ni sulata do ko sifa la.
But going by your invoice, you can have an amount that is less than this.
Ako ba ni data ya ejube ta invoice do ba jela askeno nanga mo mem fota andi membe je ni membe jang wala doyata.
Because where you get your material may probably be a little bit less than the amount.
Ako asikeno ite bela bagasol sot la nanga mo men na wo dabe wala dabe diala itoli men safeja.
But for the amount to be exactly what the CEO tells you,
ako bare ba jela ko pra ke ko do haymo ya mem fo CFA ngo ay nanga mo mem fo ite.
it shows there's an agreement.
Ako ibaje la ko akata fennati mi yalon ko alkachata fo al denda
Do
kanto
you understand what I'm trying to say?
ako malam fo e kaje la lafta men fo le
It does not make sense.
yes I do ako but ni e baje la ko wo man fengo fe yidande
Now, were you at liberty to have an invoice less than $850?
ako fo ite abe kala jantol tidam wala abe sonnale bang pour invoice o soto mi yalon ko akodo among 850C
When the CEO already told you it's $850.
andun ate afone ko mbe wili chemese wili tallulu mbewle dila bar ila invoice to ni wo ko do mancheta je abe kala tila sawole ti bam
Honey.
no
If you had put $800,000 or $700,000,
ako say ni wili chemese ke je wala wili cheme worola
do you think the CEO would have given you the contract?
ako fo isontale ko wala ila tale ko CEO abe contract ko dile la bam
Honey.
no
Why?
ako muna asabu ata dile la
Même fota ko benyenta kila project ko kunna.
because
the
the amount that was proposed to be put into or invest in the project, if it is less, then there will be a lose for it.
There will be
A lost.
on the side of the CEO because he has calculated how much he wants from that amount.
Ako ibaje la wekela CEO bo wekela CEO la karola because ni ajube ate anyanta mendo malaje ayobe hayma la fa pareta sa amanna woso to ibaje la ate wala na ko ate sonna pour kawo.
You agree with that?
Ako sonda wala. Yes, I do.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you give the invoice to CEO?
Ako fo sinyin kaito di no CEO le bang. Gasama.
Huh?
Ako sinyin kaito di
CEO today.
Adi CEO.
The today.
Yes.
Who gave you that invoice?
I cannot remember.
You cannot remember anything.
No, this invoice was
They are
not
taking you
given
to
to
the
me.
hospital for a medical checkup.
These invoices were not given to me.
No, they were given to you,
No.
Mr. Ture. How can you not see an invoice and you award a contract?
Actually, these invoices were not handed over.
What you say doesn't make sense. That's your problem. You do not know how to lie.
We sat down as a team.
You do not know. You have no idea how to misrepresent facts. That's
Yeah,
your
but
problem.
it was not submitted to me directly.
I did not say it was submitted to you directly. We had discussed this issue. We are not going back to that. If you have not seen an invoice and the contract is premised on an invoice, because it was single sourced, even if it's RFQ, these are the quotations that you should receive. So the award of the contract must be premised on you seeing the invoices. So it doesn't make sense if you say you have not seen it. In fact, makes it more worse that you have awarded a contract without seeing invoice.
No, actually, we saw the invoice after the filling of the invoice.
You see?
That was the time I saw it.
Did you see the invoice or not?
No, I have seen it.
Now you see?
I have seen it.
Now you see why I said you are not truthful?
No.
You are not an honest person. Maybe your entire life is how you are. You are not honest. Now I had told you why it doesn't make sense for you to say you did not see this invoice, because it would mean,
actually,
hear me out, that you had awarded the contract.
Council, without seeing the invoice, we cannot award the contract.
You did not, your first answer did not suggest that.
Yes, actually, he said that it was submitted to me. I said, no, it was not submitted to me.
You have seen the invoice. Say yes. Correct?
Pardon?
You had seen the invoice. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Good. Now, you have a borehole drilling for 250. What does that mean? On the invoice?
Actually, I don't know.
You don't know. Down you have mobilization fee, $40,000. What does that mean?
Actually, technically, Council, I don't know anything about this specific.
Labor cost, $7,000, you don't know?
No.
Okay. Plumbing materials, $5,000. What materials are we talking about?
Actually, it was prepared by him.
No. You are the chief executive officer.
Yes, I don't know. I have the technician who also look at them.
And who is
I
that?
don't know any of these items.
Who is that?
The director of planning also look at them.
Just wait. After I will transfer to the director of planning. The tank stand. What kind of tank stand? Tank stand. I know what tank stand is. This is evidence gathering. The commission is listening. They have to be clear as to what kind of tank stand are you talking about? What is the length of the tank stand? The width of the metal, if a metal is used, what was used, you have to know.
Actually, I think those ones will be on the specification.
Yes. Where is the specification? Mr. Gassama, did you receive a specification?
Mr. Gassama, ako for specification o yo dila bam ka fo ele ko mbesula ni joral se fala wala ni bagasi fala pour yo ke buholo do. Ikame for specification.
Afota nyele?
Ha?
Afota le bara mang safeka dinna blinketa ko nye Darussalam do ko be kretenne.
It was
tanko me declare 6,000 liter tanko.
It was verbally said to me, but nothing was written, because there was a tank that was proposed that is 6,000 liters, a pump stanner, and 5 standpipes,
and 12 solar panel,
and 12 solar panels.
So little be
they are the ones there.
And it's
still they are there.
Don't take contact, subcontract or the
that's go ahead.
There I subcontracted Yusufa. Yusufa for him to. So
you are giving us
to work for it.
A technical specification verbally.
Ako amunta ko specification ni ya fo ne bare masafe.
Kabu plan direct.
Verbally.
Yes.
Verbally.
Not imasafe. It should have been written.
Ako anyanta le kasafe.
Okay.
Mr. Ture.
Yes.
Was there a technical specification?
Yes.
A written one?
Yes.
Prepared?
Yes.
Can we have it?
I think that's the one attached here.
Which one? Which one, Mr. Ture?
Pardon?
Which one?
That's the one attached on this voucher.
Let me see. I'm sure you have heard Mr. Which one are you referring to? From that point. Where? On the document. Show Mr. Kamara exactly what you are referring to as technical specification.
To my understanding, I think this is a technical specification.
Mr. Ture, nothing like I think. Is that the one that is technical specification you're referring to?
That's what I think.
Okay, in the contract, this is what you are referring to.
Yes.
There should be a new water supply system for the community of Dar es Salaam, borehole diameter 4.5 inches, right?
Yes.
Rotary drilling not exceeding 50 meters, pump capacity 2.5 meters cube. You have tank capacity 2,000 liters, total pipe laying 520 meters, supply of installed with good workmanship. How is the technical specification? Any other work deemed necessary for the proper execution of the contract from start to finish. Tap head, 6 tap heads. What type of tap heads, Mr. Ture?
Actually, I don't know.
You don't know. So this is what they are saying, Mr. Gazama, is a specification.
Specification.
Okay.
But that's not the same with what do you have in the invoice, Mr. Ture?
Pardon?
What you have in the contract is different from what you have in the invoice. I told you this last time, you remember?
Actually, for me, based on my knowledge, I think that this is a specification.
No, but it's different from what you have in the invoice. The invoice, when you receive it, you have things that are different. I'm asking you, you don't have a tank stand in what you call the legal specification. You don't have a solar monotype or solar framework stand. You don't have this in the legal specification. So what are you talking about? So was the solar added by Mr. Gazama because it's not there?
Solar tayi.
Yes, I'm asking Mr. Ture.
Actually, this was the specification given to me.
You see, the most irritating witness throughout the commission is you.
No, actually,
we had.
I'm not an expert.
Listen to me. Let's just listen to me, Mr. Ture. We had witnesses that were really, really truthful. Some that intended to lie, just like you are doing, but had to really admit. But if you have given this as the technical specification, I am telling you the solar is not featured.
Yes.
Is that a fact or is that not true? It's for you to answer, but it's clear.
Actually, if at all it is not there, then I can agree that it was.
That's what you should do. Let me give it to you back. Then we move on. It's just obvious, but we have to state the obvious.
Let me have a look at it, then I can confirm that it is not there.
Okay, that is better. Next time you do it that way, Mr. Ture.
No, it is not there.
It's not there?
No.
Good. What type of tank stand? Do you have a tank stand featured there?
Pardon?
Tank stand.
No.
Okay, it's not there. But we have in the invoice tank stand for $80,000. But it's not catered for in what you call technical specification.
Yes.
Do you have a 5,000 liter plastic tank in your technical specification in the contract?
How many thousand?
5,000 liters.
No, it should be 6,000 liters.
But in the invoice it says 5,000 for $75,000.
Anyway, the tanks which were there was 6,000
Mr.
liters.
Jasper, what is the price for a tank, the current market price?
Plastic tank.
Ako sang safety tank wo mu yele wo tanko yon plastic tank mu yeleti market marché okono.
Double layer 2,000 liters is 15,000 in Farafenni.
2,000 liters at Farafenni.
5,000 liters
2,000.
Is $30,000.
5,000 is
3,000
30,000.
liters is 17,000.
3,000 is 17,000.
So when we have 5,000 liters for 75,000, that's too much.
70,000.
75.
Ako sang 6,000 liters ni also 75,000. Amunta ko wo ada ko letal de.
No, 5,000 liters.
Ako 5,000 liters.
What is the actual? You said it's $30,000.
Igo mu yeleti
5,000 liters.
Yes.
5,000 is the sign thing.
Yes.
Right now,
It's $30,000 is Farafi.
it's $30,000 in
Back then in 2019,
Ako 2019 mom jellete num.
It's kind of 22, 27, 22, 25.
22 to 25.
so when you have the amount at $75,000, is that correct?
Ako sai ni asoto wato kono yake 75,000 wala wili tawarola ani lulu. Ako correct ale bang?
Contrato?
Ako tonya tale bang?
Dola la jere bala Seattle.
Seattle.
It's too much.
You see, Mr. Gassama, Mr. Ture,
Yes.
Mr. Gassama is an honest person. At least for the purpose of the commission, given evidence, he is honest.
Council, but I cannot know these prices.
Why would you not know this price? If you had decided to take procurement into your own hands, why would you not know the price? You should know the price. There should be market survey. Mr. Keda is your technical advisor, you said.
That we didn't do. We didn't do any market survey anyway.
Who?
I said we didn't do any
No,
market
it doesn't
survey.
make sense to even have this price for a tank, 5 liters. It doesn't even make sense in 2019. It doesn't make sense now, without even you knowing the job of drilling a borehole. If anyone gives you this price, you should know. It should really, really strike your brain that this is not really normal.
In 2019, I cannot even recall.
That is your problem. Then you have to leave procurement with the hands of those who know procurement then. Mr. Keita, you knew the average prices of these tanks, did you not?
Pardon?
You knew that $7,000 was too much for a plastic tank, 5 liters.
No.
Did you not realize this?
No.
You did not?
No.
No, Mr. Keita.
Honestly, I did not.
No, that's not correct.
Because at the time, we are just entering into the whole business.
No, remember, at the time you had a procurement officer.
And at the time, Nyakasi also was the technical support to us as the water resource personnel.
So you say gave the technical support guy the contract as well?
No, basically, that's why he was assigned to give us the good specifications.
That's why you had paid $850,000 for a borehole. Not only you, many area councils, for a borehole. Outrageous amount. This is criminal, Mr. Ture. This fraud.
Anyway, for me, I don't have it.
You are the architect. You are the driver, you are the architect, you are the mastermind. You, Mr. Ture, probably we just have to leave you at the mercy of the commissioners. But it's just sad. The things you do, very sad. Now, Mr. Gassama.
Yes.
Who gave the INET Enterprise invoice to the council? Is it you?
Ako sai ame vila
For the Dar es Salaam contract?
ila invoice jumale di council la itale asamba je bamfo pro contractor contract ko.
Invoice sifa juma.
What type of invoice?
INET invoice. For this, there are 3 invoices.
Ako INET invoice bar sabale bije.
No. There are 3 invoices.
Ako invoice sabale bije.
One from Sani Enterprise General Merchandise.
Ako kilingo ni Musani Enterprise Merchandise.
The other from INET Enterprise.
Do wata INET Enterprise.
And the other from Bridgejoy.
Ako do sabanyang wata Bridgejoy.
Do you understand?
Ako ya family.
Nyum flow bembe di daje. INET ani Bridgejoy. Ntela odila.
Yes, the 2 I was the one who served them. That is Brinet and Ijoy. I served them.
Thank you. Now we have a problem.
Ako kole abi yele.
The Bridgejoy Enterprise invoice.
Ako Bridgejoy Enterprise la invoice o.
You have 4,000 plastic tank, 4,000 liters per plastic tank.
Ako 4,000 liters plastic tank.
You put $80,000.
Ako barite men safeje wolem $80,000.
Let me show you.
Ako ibato a ye itandi la ba.
I know you must have been told what to do by Mr. Ture and Mr. Keita. I understand that. Because you have been honest. You have told the commission the actual price. So the only conclusion is that Mr. Keita and Mr. Ture will have told you what to do. So that it will appear as if the Sally and Sons is the one that has the most reasonable quotation.
Is that
how it happened?
Plastic tank hold bank hold
$80,000 is for 4,000 liters.
$80,000 and no 400 liters level.
No, 4,000 liters.
4,000 liters plastic tank. $80,000.
4,000 liter plastic tank.
Yes, for $80,000.
For $3,000.
$80,000.
So going by what you told us earlier, which is the truth, if 5,000 liters is $30,000, that is this year. In 2019, he said it should be about $22,000.
If I want to foko literary lulu abekela Willy Muang and Infula.
Then 4,000 liters would be significantly lower.
Ako ibajila san 4,000 liters wo dale be so de wole kudo be doyala kata 5,000 liters.
You agree?
Ako isonta wala lewa. Como da 4,000 liters wole dale be so yala 5,000 liters.
Me 4,000 liters bora so tanku tekering.
I don't
tanko 2,000, 3,000, 5,000.
There is nothing like 4,000 liters tank. It's not existing.
So why do you put there 4,000 liters?
Maybe 4,000 liters will be 2,000 liters too.
This 4,000 maybe it will be a combination of 200 liters to another 2,000 liters.
Makes sense.
4,000 liters.
You see why I said you're an honest man. But still, 2,000 liters, what is the price for 2,000 liters? 2019?
2019. Liter cheme fula, wobe kila jelleti, wala liter wili fula, be kila jelleti.
Liter wulu fula, 2,000 liter then come and fire. Time o be nyame wul turning, lul about time old. 15,000 plastic tank of 2,000 liters.
2,000 liters was costing 15,000.
Ni contract for transport back at diamond. Combo is also less than $12,000.
For here, it depends on the transport because for here, if you want to buy it in combos here, you'll get it for less than or around $12,000.
Absolutely. So the $80,000 is way too high.
That's correct, yes.
So who asked you to put that amount?
$80,000.
You price aviation you buy what a council.
All these prices are from council. What should be supposed to be put in there?
Thank you very much. Let me just have it. Mr. Ture.
Yes.
It's a problem. And Mr. Keita, it's a very big problem.
Actually, Council, these invoices were prepared by him.
I did not ask you a question. I just said there's a problem. That's what I said. See, that is for bridge joy. For INET, we have, it says tank, just tank. It says 4 units. For $120,000.
4 units, $420,000.
$20,000. And you see why, Mr. Ture and Mr. Keita, it is a problem when you conspire with people to defraud public funds. Mr. Keita, you will agree with me. The manner in which this contract went was totally wrong. Mr. Keita, yes. You will agree with me. The manner in which this contract was awarded was totally wrong.
But I cannot understand, Council, the invoices.
I am not asking about the invoices. The contract, the manner in which it was awarded was totally wrong.
Yes.
Mr. Ture, do you share the same?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions before we move to other issues?
Mr. Sure, are you aware of what Section 89(2) of the Income and Value Added Tax Act of 2012 said in withholding tax? In all of these contracts that have been given, did you withhold the 10% tax to be paid back as revenue?
No.
Why?
Actually, we didn't consider the withholding tax there.
But you know that is in contravention of the law, and you needed to apply what the law says. Is that correct?
Yes, it's correct.
So that was wrong in your side not to have made sure that your finance department actually followed up to withhold the 10%.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. That will be all for this witnesses. We will apply that they be discharged, but we will call back Mr. Today he has to bring some documents in relation to the other contracts that we have mentioned that were awarded to Mr. Gassama. Yes, that's Mr. Ture and Mr. Keita.
Yes, for Mr. Gassama, he said the amount of 165. This is contained in page 2 of his statement. The hiring of tractor for waste collection. He said he owns a tractor, and at the same time he has told this commission that he doesn't own a business. Can he tell us how he is doing this business with the council?
I heard you.
For the purpose of the interpretation.
For the purpose of interpretation, not to explain. I come for young William ko bari ni ajube ila kalmolto inata fako itol ka trakito meng luas ka luas itele bulu ite trakito sodole. Ando ila savila kumolto fana memu ila statement oto ite fa onata fo janko ite man business soto wala safaro te bulu ikamenke. Ako alafta sanye je senanda ibo.
Trakito memenda bulu musenela ngol nka sena wala kala sinya killing.
The tractor that I'm having is for farming. It's specifically for farming. I could remember only once I used that tractor to collect rubbish from council. Apart from that, it have never happened. And this was a long time since Tamba's time.
Funding baro takita mechanic wallet and takita wale kan ka falling ka service
and one
appeal tanye ko pro o balito e fay
and one funding
I do go cancel
and one funding was a motor mechanic who was changing parts for me, and he was the one who appealed to me so that I can be able to assist council for the tractor to collect rubbish. But that even happens once.
But due to
the question and the way I was questioned, that was why I said yes, I hired them a tractor but once. But this was a long time. This was before these people's time.
Yes, the reason why we ask is that the payment voucher, which is the number is 2200 0428.
Ako wala mana number 22
It's 2200
2200
04
04
28.
28.
It is dated 30th of March 2022.
Ako 30th of March 2022.
And it is the amount in the voucher is 165,000.
Ako ne ajube kodo me voucher to atale for 165,000 wala wili cheme wili taworo woro ani lulu.
Did you receive this payment?
Ako nyin kodo wala nyin joro fo ya sote bulo la.
The reason why we are asking is within the mandate period of the commission.
Ako ne aje ikaya nyininka munta ko ntolla commission na nyanto wala hako dami nyanta datla dami an dadula be dami. Ako kodo nyin fo ya mutale bang.
Never.
Never.
O check o kairo nyaje lume no mandi je attending na jande.
The first day I saw that check or the paper was the day when I was called by the investigators and it was shown to me herein.
Ko ndema nyin ko do receive makala muta.
And I said to them that I was not aware of this and I have never received this amount.
Mr. Keita, are you aware of this payment made to purportedly made to Mr. Kasama?
No, I'm not aware.
You are not aware of this voucher?
No.
Mr. Ture, can you shed light on this?
Actually, it was not during my time.
It was during the time of Mr. Lee.
Okay, this is Mr. Lee's time.
Yes, I also thought as well it was during Mr. Ture's time.
Yes, because I saw it on page 2 of the statement.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Kasama, Mr. Ture?
I beg your pardon. May I be allowed just to ask one question that is brought to my attention by my colleagues? The issue of the 200,000 that's in the statement of Mr. Gassama. There's another $200,000 contract that was given to Mr. Gassama for the repair of 10 hand pumps. And the areas, the villages are Kani Kunda, Suba, Samantaba, Jajari, Konte Kunda, and Nigi, Sinchu, Mutel, Liwan Jago, Mendekunda, Kirgalo, Daru Fodeba, and Jai Kundari. I think there were 10 tap heads. The tap hand? 10 hand tap pumps.
10 hand pump.
That were supposed to be repaired at a contract amount of $200,000. Mr. Ture, you recall this?
Yes.
Do you have the contract documents for this? The procurement documents for this?
Unless I go back and check the records, I cannot remember.
Yes, we will need that. And why did you single source this contract to Mr. Kasama?
Yes.
Why?
Because we believe Nyakasi is working with water and they were the people who were trained by FRG by then. So that was the reason why.
Mr. Kasama, how are you paid? Can you please sit properly?
For
200,000 Bakasol supplied.
It was 200,000. The items were supplied.
Parts
and the traveling or the fare was included.
No. Spare parts.
Oh, spare parts. Very well.
Spare parts.
The spare parts.
And in transportation.
Tax.
Transportation.
And
the workmanship.
What
did do for the council? Hand pump or local hand pump?
That was my first work or contract with council, and it was hand pumps.
Local hand pump only meant be for the baby partner and only maintenance. Bagaso keji kutama ninke service.
That where the hand pumps. There are all these hand pumps that were mentioned were being renovated or repaired, and new parts were put in.
And how much were you paid for this? $200,000.
200,000.
200,000.
How were you paid?
What more remember or go to Nyame for checking for cash?
I cannot remember.
Because make the body bagaso you for sang.
I cannot.
Someone planning that way now.
I cannot remember.
I cannot for you that I put no cola water men.
I cannot remember.
For this 10 sites hand pump materials.
Mr. Boyan?
Very well. Can I say la moy ba ko ka nyata fo bang?
Huh?
Yem fa be fo bang.
spare parts sold center, parts sold.
I bought the spare parts.
When you deliver,
When I delivered that,
they told me
the time that I should kick start the work. I started at Kanikunda tender. Then I lasted at Lemuna.
I mean, every ward length, few villages selected.
Because every ward, few villages were selected whereby I can renovate their local hand pumps.
Local hand pumps.
Now, Mr. Ture, we need all the necessary vouchers for this payment.
It's noted.
And the materials that were purchased as well, as mentioned by Mr. Gassama.
Okay.
Please, into the microphone.
It's noted.
Now, let me ask that you be giving your statement just for the last part. If you're hearing, so I want you to read. The 5th page of your statement. Please turn to the 5th page, page number 5, 4th paragraph. Or probably should be the 3rd paragraph on the page, where you have concerning the total deposit of 190. Are you there with us?
Yeah, I have.
Can you please read that paragraph?
For me, it stopped at page 4 here.
Come again?
It stopped at page 4.
You don't have page number 5?
No.
Mr. Gassama, have you ever asked Mr. Ture to credit you some money?
Mr. Gassama, ako fo wati na sota me alam ko ya fo Ture pour ay don to ko dola ba?
Kan don to ko dola?
Ha.
Mo kalam.
No, I cannot remember.
So it never happened?
Michael use. Ako na mang soto. Gassama, ako na mang soto.
And I'm like,
no, it have never happened.
Mr. Ture, you have page number 5. Now, in your statement, dated the 28th of February 2025. Do you have page number 5?
Yes.
Are you on the 3rd paragraph?
Yes.
Mr. Ture, even if you read this statement, you will not know what I'm going to ask you. So please answer my questions.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Can you please read from page 5, the 3rd paragraph?
Concerning the total deposit of 190,000 into my private account.
Into the microphone, please, Mr. Ture.
Into my private account at Trust Bank by Nyakasi Gasama, described as kickback. This money was 2 separate deposits made by Mr. Nyakasi Gasama into my account, which was repayment of money I borrowed him for his business.
Now, the monies that are paid into your account by Mr. Gasama, you have said these are monies that you have given to Nyakasi Gasama.
Yes, it's about the business.
No. He asked you for credit and you gave it to him. That's what you said. Do you stand by that?
No, actually, it was.
Do you stand by your statement?
No, actually, maybe.
Do you stand by your statement? Is it a yes or a no? Then you can explain.
No, I didn't stand by it.
You don't stand by it anymore?
In the sense that?
Yes.
In the sense that because there was a business between me and him, and I was giving him some items.
Was that?
And items were given to him.
Yes.
And those proceeds, at times, he do take them and use them for his own business because he's have some ship
he had
that
already
he
said
reared.
that is a lie. He had already said that never happened.
Yeah, he can say that.
Forget about that. Do you stand by this statement? Is it a yes or no?
No, actually, it was an error to say directly physical cash money.
It was not an error. It's a lie.
I totally disagree.
You have to. It's okay.
I totally disagree. Because there were proceeds between us.
Now, the paragraph before that. We had Manko Mane. Probably you guys are related. The paragraph before that. The paragraph before the 3rd one, the 2nd paragraph, on the issue of cash deposit.
Yes.
Read it.
On the issue of cash deposit into my private bank account by Nyakasi Gasama, it's true that Mr. Nyakasi Gasama deposited some amount of money into my private bank account at Trust Bank. I'm managing the business of my senior brother, selling some used and new items and vehicles, and the money is saved into my bank account. Sometimes I give Mr. Gasama some items which he sells and pays the proceeds into my account. I could remember that I borrowed Mr. Nyakasi Gasama some of the proceeds to invest into his business and later repay the money by installment into my private account at Trust Bank.
You see? You repeated that twice in 2 different paragraphs, that you gave him money and he repaid you.
No, actually, it was.
I'm just telling you that in 2 occasions that you repeated this.
The first paragraph is the proceeds of business. That's what I'm talking about.
And you had said, I could remember that I borrowed Mr. Gasama some of the proceeds to invest into his business.
Yes.
Yes. That's it. You had said this twice. Mr. Gasama is here. He said, that's not true. He had called you a liar.
Yeah, if Mr. Gasama should say that today, yes, he may feel like to say it here. He may feel like to say it here.
I don't believe that we have other questions for you, Honorable Chairperson. That's all we have for today.
Mr. Ture, we requested that you bring some documents. What day were you given to bring these documents?
Pardon?
You were given a time frame to bring these documents. Was it on Monday?
Yes.
Today? I believe it was today, Monday, or?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, yes. Sorry.
Yes.
Did you bring the documents?
Not all.
But you've brought some?
Yes, some are with me in my car.
All right, please hand them over to the registrar. You wait for him, you hand them over the documents.
Okay.
And for the ones that you've been asked to produce, please endeavor to bring them by Thursday.
It's noted.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Ture, Mr. Gasama, and Mr. Keta. You are discharged. In the event we find anything that we need you to clarify for the commission, we will call you to do so.
May the chairperson give Mr. Ture and Mr. Keita a date for the production of the documents?
Yes, I have given them a date on
Date,
Thursday.
okay, Thursday.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
That also applies to Mr. Keita, if you have been asked to produce any documents.
Yes.
So please endeavor to bring them on Thursday.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Registrar, please call the next witness.
Good afternoon, Madam Witness. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Madam Witness, what is your religion?
Muslim.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
Pardon?
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
Allah.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
I don't get you.
Can you speak into the mic? Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation? By the Holy Quran.
Yes.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Can you hold the Holy Quran? Let me see. Please speak into the mic. Repeat after me. I, Jojo
Sanyang,
do swear that I'll speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to for us to proceed.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sorry for the purposes of addressing you properly. Is it Madam or Miss?
Mrs.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Sanyang.
Good afternoon. Jamarek.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
You are welcome. Thank you. Council, can we proceed?
Yes, thank you very much. Please state your full name.
Man Jojo Sanyang la tuda.
Jojo Sanyang are my names.
What is your address?
Banjul.
What is your educational background?
Man high school line.
High school product.
Yes, which high school, which year?
Ban school, ban at.
Gambia High School.
Gambia High School.
Which year?
Ban at.
2014 la fajeha.
19?
Yes. 2009, sorry.
2009.
Just calm down and answer the questions, okay?
Okay.
You work for the Banjul City Council?
Banjul City Council.
Wow, why right now mangi talk.
Yes, before, but right now I'm not working. I'm sitting.
When were you employed?
Then I kañ lañ la jël liggéey?
2014 February.
2014 February.
Do you have your employment letter?
Then am nga sa employment letter. Mooy letter bi nga xam ne bu ñu la jëlee ñu dal di la bind ne jël nañ la.
Waaw maa ngi ko amee.
Yes, I do.
Were you confirmed?
Then am nga confirmation.
Déedéet confirmation bi amee wu ma ko fii de.
No, I don't have it here with me.
All right. Do you also recall giving a statement and an additional statement?
Nena maamul nga fàttaliku ne mus nga joxe fii statement ak additional statement.
Waaw.
Yes.
Can you read and write?
Nena mun nga jàng kayit ak suñ la bindee tamit wala mun nga bind ak mun nga jàng tamit.
Waaw.
Yes, I can.
Now, how were you appointed? Do you recall?
Nena maamul nga fàttaliku naka lañ la jëloon liggéey bi.
Man dama apply yoon.
I applied.
Okay, and then were you called for an interview?
Nena buñ apply ndax dañ la oon pour interview.
Waaw ooyoon nañ ma pour interview.
Yes, I was called for an interview.
Who interviewed you?
Nena kan moo la interview woon?
Mr. Nyang.
Mr. Nyang.
Nyang.
Wow.
What is the full name?
Nena turam bi ma xam nga turam.
Est-ce que tu apply fana Abdoulaye Nyang.
I think it's Abdoulaye Nyang.
What is his position in council?
Nena lan mooy liggéeyam council.
Moo nekkoon finance director bi.
He was the finance director.
Please go through your statement and your additional statement.
Nena léegi seetal ñaari sa statement bi ak bi ko si topp additional statement.
Are those your statements?
Nena mbara ñingale nda sa statement bi la woon.
Wow.
Yes.
We applied to tender the appointment letter of the witness, Jojo Sanyang, and the statement, and additional statement of the witness into evidence as where is your original copy of your appointment letter?
Nena sa appointment letter bi ana original copy bi.
Dafa réer bu ma doon toxu.
I lost it when I was transferring.
The statement dated the 9th of October 2023, made by the witness, and the additional witness statement dated the 3rd of December 2024, with the letter dated the 9th of February 2013, with reference to /BCC/P/18/S in brackets 134, addressed to Jojo Sanyang, 18A Allen Street, Banjul, and the subject is appointment as a revenue collector. The letter is signed by Yusufa F.M. Mane, Chief Executive Officer. It is copied to the Lord Mayor, Director of Finance, Audit Officer, and a file copy is maintained. These documents are admitted together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/BCC/JS/001.
As the commission places. Now, you work as a revenue collector.
And I was salige mo produce lempo, mo revenue collector.
Wow.
Yes.
What kind of revenue do you collect?
And about façon lempo nga de jël.
License la nek.
License.
Who are you answerable to?
Nena yow sa kan moy sa boss?
Pa Modou Ndaw.
Pa Modou Ndaw.
Do you have a cash book?
Nena am nga cash book?
Wow.
Yes.
How many cash books do you have?
Nena ñata cash book nga amé?
Cash book ban iya ngeen di laajte.
Which year?
From 2018 to date.
Nena ka joge ko 2018 be tay.
Wow, man ko amé.
Yes, I do have it.
May we please see the cash book?
Nena ndamun nañ leen gis. Yes.
How about 2023?
In 2023?
2023 ñu don't use digital bi.
2023 we were using digital.
So you haven't used any cash book for 2023?
Then 2023 amewulon cash book.
Déedéet amewuñ.
No, we don't.
Now I will return you your cash book for 2024.
Then nana delo sa cash book bi nga amne bobu pour 2024 la won.
We apply to tender 6 cash books as presented by the witness. It's from 2018 to 2022. We have 2 books for 2022 into evidence as an exhibit.
The cash books being maintained by the witness, Jojo Sanyang, covering the period 2018 to 2022 are hereby admitted in evidence as exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/BCC/JS/002.
As the commission places.
Yes, but let me just find out for Madam Sanyang, I see that for 2018, started off at, the entry started in July.
Nena soko seete si book bi 2018 nena li nga dal di bind fofu yang ko doore wéri July.
2018.
Yes.
January last started.
Is it
I started January.
Yes, but what we see written on the top of the document is 23rd of July 2018 to 3rd of March 2019.
So seete li nga bind si kaw book bi moy July be 2018.
And what can be seen here is that the entries in this book started off from 22nd of July 2018.
Nena te so seete bind yi fa nekk mu ngi door July bu mu amee ñaari fukki fan ak ñaar.
Not January as you said.
Nena nekkut January comme ni nga ko waxee July la bu mu amee ñaari fukki fan ak ñaar.
Can I give it to you to cross check and
nena ndaa mu jox la ko pour nga mu leer nga seet ko sa booba.
Waaw baax na.
Yes.
kon xanaa su ma demee ma seetaat fu mu starté parce que bi fekk maa ngi si marché bi.
If I go back, I will check where I started because this one, it happened, I was at the market. Then
collecting license in 2018.
Then 2018, danga on the jail license.
Did it time be daily collector la.
No, at that time I was a daily collector.
Then please help us find the records for 20 from 1st of January.
Then nga jappale ñu pour ñu mëna am record bobu fi nga bind joggé ko 2018 joggé ko January 1st.
Wa bana.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, in 2018, were you collecting license or you were a market collector?
Then at 2018, you si license or you si marché bi?
Si marché bi la nekkon.
I was at the market.
When did you stop collecting revenue at the market?
Then can you stop the jail lempo si marché bi?
2021.
2021.
And then you were moved to license?
Then above you know you license.
Wow.
Yes.
Now while working at the market, what is the structure of revenue collection at the market?
Nena fofu revenue collection binga de defara lempem bugere jef bobu nakala tollu.
Dañ la day jox ticket.
They used to give you a ticket.
Nga wacca nga dem ci vendor si.
From there you go down to the vendors.
So joxe vendor si ticket ñu fay la sa xaalis.
When you issue the ticket to a vendor, your money he paid you the monies.
So pare nga egat ci ko nga dem ci market master bi.
From there you go to the market master.
Nga enter ci sa cash book bi nga jox ko mom mu verify.
Then enter it into a cash book and give it to him and for him to verify.
So pare fofu nga dem ci cashier bi.
From there you proceed to the cashier.
Nga jox ko xaalis bi.
Give him, hand over the monies to him.
Su nekkee cashier bi nekkut fa.
If at all the cashier is not there,
market master bi nga day jox xaalis bi.
You then give your monies to the market master.
Now, if you give the market master the money, do you know from that point what he does with the money? You don't know?
Then legi su fekkee ne jox nga ko sa market master bi lan la def ci xaalis bi ndax xam nga xaalis bi lan naka la ko def.
Ah su nekkee cashier bi nekkut fa ñun daal lu ñu wax mooy ñu bàyyi xaalis bi ci market master bi.
Well, if the cashier is not there, all we were told was to deposit the monies with the market master.
Will he give you a receipt?
Ako dena soko joxe xaalis na daf la de jox receipt.
déedéet du la dee jox receipt donc dee taxaw moom mu compter xaalis bi.
No, you are not receipted. You just stand there for him to confirm, count the monies and confirm.
And after that,
Nena ci kaw lolu
do you have a receipt at any point?
nena nda fo so fa joge dañ la de jox receipt.
waaw dang dee dem su ko joxee cashier bi su joxee xaalis bi cashier bi daf la dee bindal receipt.
When the monies are submitted to the cashier will issue a receipt for you.
So you are given a GTR receipt for every collection?
Nena kon collection bo mu ta def GTR lañ la de jox.
Wow.
Yes.
Against your collection?
Pour nga def sa collection bi.
Wow, receipt bi dañ ko dee tay ci cash book bi.
Yes, we used to just attach the receipt on the cash book.
Okay. Now, who was your market master?
Nena kan mo nekkoon sa market master?
Mustafa John.
Mr.
Mustafa John.
Mustafa John.
John. And how many cashiers were there in council when you were the...
Nena bi fa nekkee ñaata cashier ñoo fa nekkoon?
Benn moo fa nekkoon.
Only one.
The name?
Nutra?
Umi Jaañ.
Umi Jaañ.
Do you know whether she's still there as a cashier?
Nena ndax xam nga xam wala ndax moom foofu ba léegi wala déet?
Déedéet nekkaatut fa mu ngi council.
No, she is not there. She is now at council.
So she was the cashier stationed at the market?
Nena kooku moo nekkoon cashier bi nga xam ne mu ngi woon si marché bi.
Balaa moom am na ku fa nekkoon.
Before her, there was someone.
And what's the name of the person?
Nena kooku nutra?
Alhaji Sow.
Alhaji Sow.
So these cashiers are stationed in the market?
Nena kon cashier yi si marché bi lañ nekkoon cashier yooyu.
Waaw waaye Alhaji Sow after moom nekkaatut fa.
But Alhaji Sow right now he is no more there.
Okay. So now when you were now moved to license,
Nena we lay you license.
what is the process there? What is the structure?
Nena no nakala lo li demé bala ñu yobbu la fofu.
No.
License.
How do you collect revenue at that?
Nena fofu daka nga day joté lempo.
Dañ la day jox GTR.
You are given a GTR.
Nga dem si field bi ku nekk da nga am zone.
Everybody have to have your own zone.
Go ahead.
Léegi soo demee si zone bi.
When you go to your zone,
vendor si suñ la fayee donc leen day jox receipt.
Whenever they are paid, you give them receipts.
Léegi soo delloo si office bi pour def payment.
When you come back to the office to make your payment or submission,
donc day enter si sa cash book bi.
you first record it or enter it in your cash book.
soo paree nga dem audit office.
From there, you go to the audit office.
ñoom tamit ñu verify yàlla.
For them to do their verification.
soo paree nga dem si cashier bi nga fay sa xaalis bi.
And from there, you proceed to the cashier and pay your monies.
léegi soo fayee si cashier bi moom tam daf la di bindal receipt mu tayal la ko si sa cash book bi.
After paying these monies to the cashier, he will receipt you and attach the receipt to your cash book.
Now you're not given any invoice to issue to this to the people you collect the license from?
Hana do len to invoice nga xamne dang len ko jox ñoo xamne ñoo leen wara fay.
Déedéet suñ manager bi moo dee joxe invoice.
No, it's our manager who used to issue invoice.
And who is your manager?
Dina ko moy kan?
Pa Modou Ndaw.
Pa Modou Ndaw.
Pa Modou Ndaw.
Yes.
How many of you in the license unit?
Na yeen ñaata nekk ci license unit?
How many of you in your zone?
Wala sa zone mi ñaata yeen ñaata fa nekk?
Ku nekk da nga am sa zone.
Each of us have a zone.
So what is your zone that you cover?
Fan moy zone sa zone wi.
Dafa des rek every year ku nekk dañ la dee jox zone dañ dee change.
It happens every year. You need to be changed to a different zone.
So you know the zone you've covered for 2021, 2022.
Then I kon xam nga ci zone bi nga nekkon 2020 at 2021, 2022.
Wow.
Yes.
What was the zone for 2021?
Then 2021 ban zone la nga nekkon?
2021 Liberation la nekkoon.
Liberation. I was at the Liberation.
Liberation. 2022?
2022. Picton.
Now, are you given a list? Do you know all the businesses that are supposed to pay license for each zone? Do you have?
Then I kon dem nga nga xam wala xam nga place nga xam ne ñoo wara fay license.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, how do they normally pay? Is it by check or cash payment?
naka lañ dee fee ndaa check la wala dañ la dee jox xaalis.
am na ñu la dee jox xaalis am na ñu la dee jox chèque.
Some paid you cash, some paid you check.
Okay. And you also have separate revenue collectors for rates and taxes as well?
Yeah, def nga wota rates and taxes.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, and you've explained the process that after going through internal audit, you will now go to the cashier and make a payment.
Nena wanga fi ne ni ngeen dee doxalee mooy soo jógee si internal audit booba nga dee dem si cashier pour nga def fay bi.
Wow.
Yes.
But you guys don't go to the bank?
Nena mbaa da nga dem bank.
They did.
No.
Is it an instruction that you should pay the money to the cashier?
Nena xanaa loolu carte la bi nga xam ne dañ la ko wax pour soo leen di fay ngeen fay xaalis bi si cashier bi.
And not to the bank, no?
Doo leen ko bul leen ko yóbbu bank.
They did. ñun si cashier bi lañ dee fay cashier bi moo dee bank.
No, we used to submit our monies to the cashier. It's the cashier who used to make banking.
Now, we will examine your cash books.
Nena léegi loolu am na lu ñu def dara lu dul pour seet sa books yi sa cash books yi.
And then we will call you back.
Nena ci kaw loolu suñ ko seetee nañ la owaat.
But before that,
Nena wala booba.
you had an issue of a cash suppression.
Nena am na fii loo xam ne xaalis boo xam ne daal xaalis bi jot nga ko waaye kenn xamatu fu mu jaagatu. lu ñuy wax cash suppression.
$4,900.
Nena njëg bi dem na ba ñeneenti junni juróom ñeneenti téeméer.
And it's captured in the National Audit Report for 2020-21.
nga xam ne feeñ na si audit report yu xatim 2021 demee ko 2022.
What do you have to say about it?
Nena léegi yow loo am pour leeral foofu.
xaalis boobu man dama toog.
It happened that morning I was sitting.
Fraud squad ñu call ma.
I was called by the fraud squad.
léegi bi ma demee foofu ñu ne ma da nga am suppression of 4,900.
When I went there, I was informed or told that I have a suppression of 4,900.
ma ne leen loolu naka la mun a nekkee parce que man yëguma loolu.
I then said to them, how does that happen? Because I'm not aware of that.
léegi si la ma ki ma fa fekka.
The person I met therein.
mu ne ma léegi yow am na receipt buñ fi amee xaaral ñu won la ko ndax dinga ko xàmmee.
Then he said to me, we have some receipts here. Let us show you the receipts, whether you recognize them.
mu génnee receipt bi nekka receipt biñ tay si suma cash book bi.
There he pulled out a receipt, and those receipts are receipts that were attached to my cash book.
léegi ma ne ko lii suma receipt la man maa fay xaalis bi si cashier bi mu receiptal ma ko.
I said, yeah, these are my receipts, and I paid the monies to the cashiers, and he issued these receipts to me.
mu ne ma ndax yow fay nga xaalis bi.
He then asked me whether I have paid the monies.
ma ne ko waaw parce que receipt bi moo nekka nii.
I answered in the positive and said to him, these are the receipts.
mu ne ma kon yow amul problème mun ngaa dem parce que lii issue cashier bi la kon moom moo banque $100 4,900 bi moom moo ko téye.
Then he said to me that you can go. This is not your issue now. It's the cashier's issue because I know he hold the monies for $4,900.
Who is the cashier?
Umi Dabo.
Cashier.
Umi Dabo.
Umi Dabo.
Umi Dabo.
Yes.
Right. Thank you. That's all you have to say?
léegi baala leen ma dafa am lu ma bëggoon a wax tuuti.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to say something.
léegi ñun buñ jógee foofu dañ toog ñu dégg si air bi ne.
From there we came, we were sitting, and luckily we had it over the air.
ñun dañ jël xaalis so dañu war a toogloo ñu déglu leen ba ñoom saay buñ paree.
We have taken monies and they need to make us sit, not go to work until they are ready.
te ñun understand uñ loolu naka la demee so ñun amuñ benn idea si loolu.
You may want to speak for yourself.
We nena soy wafi mun na neka nda sa bopa ngay wala nakala.
No, I am asking her to speak for herself.
Nena filum buga moy yaw soy wax nga wax pour sambir bul wax keneen yaw la sambir.
waaw man waaw loolu léegi loolu man xaw ma nu mu demee parce que xaalis bi dañ ma ko laaj te fay naa ko.
I don't understand how does it happen because I was asked about the monies and I paid the monies.
Who asked you to sit home?
Nena kan mo la pour nga tok ci kër gi.
dañu jox ay letter. letter yu jógee ci fii.
We were given letters. Those letters are from the ministry.
Do you have a copy of the letter?
Nena am nga copy letter boobu.
si suma téléphone bi laa ko amee nataal bi moom isi waalewu ma ko.
I don't come along with it. I just have it through my telephone.
You can copy it and then you can hand it over to Mr. Camara or you come back.
Nena mun nga ko copy nga jox ko Mr. Camara wala nga ñëwaat.
Waaw baax na.
Okay, that's great.
And that's all for this witness.
Madam Sanyang,
Sanyang,
in 2023, which zone were you collecting revenue from?
At 2023, ban zone nga nekkoon di jël lempo?
Liberation.
Liberation.
Okay, you went back to Liberation because in 2021 you were in Liberation, right?
Nena danga delo fofu parce que lu mu wone moy 2021 Liberation nga nekkoon.
Wow.
Dang fa delo, yes?
Now, you said you did not have a cash book and that the entries were electronic. So we want to see a copy of your entries for January 2023, from the 1st of January to 31st.
Nena wanga fine ati 2023 amlo won cash book lu tax moy da nga di use digital nena legi lu mu jana buga moy pour nga jox ñu copy wala printout bi nga xamne bobu nga nekkon di doxal digital bi 2023 joge ko January 1st of January be
31st of January.
1st
to the 31st.
Very well. January mo ame 1st of January to 31st of January.
You receipt rek lañ ñu daan jox.
We do have receipts. We were issued with receipts.
How are you issued the receipts?
Nena naka lañu la joxe receipt?
Dañ day yóbbu xaalis bi ci cashier bi.
We take the money to the cashier.
You do not have anywhere where you made entries?
Nena amlo fen fi nga amne fofu nga de binda.
They did.
No.
We want to have the records of those receipts, how much you collected from that January 1st to 31st. And we will get to know what sort of electronic, when the people handling it come before us. But you provide us with the information, how much you collected, whether it's through receipt or through entry or through a form, so that we know what you have collected from 1st of January to 31st, 2023.
Legi luñ soxla fi moy nga jox ñu entry wala record yi nga xamné xaliss bi nga xamné jotu nga ko ak bi nga duggal moy receipt la dal xaliss la nga record ñu ko yépp joggé ko January 1st ba January 31st.
Wa baax suma démé na ko.
Yes, when I go back I will do that.
So please endeavor to bring it on Thursday. And the document that you wanted to present to the commission.
Thank
you so much, Madam Sanyang. We will call you back. Okay. For today you are discharged. Please call the next witness.
Good afternoon, Madam Witness. Good afternoon, Madam Witness. Welcome this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Madam Witness, what is your religion? What is your religion?
My name is Ndey.
No, speak into the mic. I say, what is your religion?
What is what?
Religion.
Religion, Muslim.
Can you speak into the mic, please? Look at the way I'm holding the mic. Hold it like this. You will be able to speak into the mic.
Okay, thank you.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
Wolof.
Wolof. Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation? Which one do you want to do? You want to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Okay.
You swear by the Holy Quran. Okay. Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Hold the Holy Quran and then repeat after me. I, Ndey
Gaye,
do swear that
do swear that
I'll speak the truth,
I will say this truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
but nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to for us to proceed.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
May I please know how to properly address you, whether Miss or Mrs.?
Mrs.
Mrs. Mrs. Gaye, you are welcome.
Thank you. Baba.
Council, you may proceed.
Good afternoon. Mrs. Gaye, please tell the Commission your full name.
Ndey Gaye.
Ndey Gaye are my names.
Where do you live?
Banjul.
Banjul. I reside.
Since when did you join Banjul City Council?
Banjul City Council.
January 3rd, 2011.
2011, January 3rd.
When were you appointed?
Revenue collector.
A revenue collector.
As in when? Which year were you appointed?
January
3rd.
3rd of January
2011.
2011.
Do you have your appointment letter?
Appointment letter. Yes, I do.
Do you have your confirmation letter as well?
Confirmation letter. Pour confirm.
Were you confirmed?
Yes, but I did not have that one.
I do, but unfortunately I could not be able to lay hands on that one here.
Okay, you can note it down to bring it.
Very well.
Now, how were you appointed?
Dama apply.
I do apply.
How did you know about the post?
Dama don binda rek, dama don apply rek.
I was just applying.
Okay. Now, do you remember making a statement with the investigators?
Investigators, statement.
Statement,
Investigators, statement.
Wow.
Yes, I do.
You will be shown your statement. You can confirm the content and the details on it.
Wow.
Yes.
You recognize the statement?
Wow.
Wow, yes, I do.
And that's your signature on it?
Wow,
yes, this is my signature.
Madam Chair, we apply to tender the appointment letter as a revenue collector addressed to the witness, Mrs. Gaye, dated 3rd January 2011, signed by the CEO and copied the Lord Mayor as well. But first, Madam Gaye, you're also called Ida Sukai?
Wow, that's my nickname.
Yes, that's my nickname.
What's on your ID?
ID card?
Ndey
Gaye.
But at B.C.C, you're known as Ida Sukai Gaye.
Nena wa BCC Aida Sukoy Gaye lañ la day o.
Wow.
Yes.
Why?
But
dama dem uti affidavit so ma join ko. Because my papers yep Ndey Aida Gaye mo fa nek.
When I make an affidavit and join them because all the papers, my names, they are in Ndey Aida Gaye.
Okay, you can provide us with the affidavit so that we can have that, because on your statement we have Ndey Aida Gaye, and on this appointment letter is Aida Suka Gaye.
Nena kon li nga def pour nga jappale ñu ci affidavit bobu parce que ñaari tour ñoo feñ fi sa statement bi Ndey Aida Gaye way ci sa employment letter bi bobu lu mu fa nek moy Ndey Suka Gaye.
I'll take that again. Madam Chair, we apply to tender the appointment letter appointment as a revenue collector dated 3rd January 2011 and the statement of the witness Ndey Aida Gaye dated 4th December 2024 all into evidence as an exhibit.
The statement dated the 4th of December 2024 made by the witness, Ndey Aida Gaye, and a letter dated the 3rd of January 2011 with reference with reference 1 stroke B.C.C stroke P stroke 7 stroke G in brackets 21, addressed to Aida Suka Gaye, 36A Lancaster Street, Banjul, with the subject appointment as revenue collector, and it is signed by the acting CEO. It is copied to the Lord Mayor and acting director of finance. These two documents are admitted together as exhibit in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/BCC/NIG/001.
As the commission pleases. Madam Gaye, did you note down to provide the affidavit of change of name?
Affidavit of change of name.
Wow.
Now take us through your educational journey.
Ina legi sa janga ful fu dor ak far nga em.
Man maa ngi em Gambia.
Waxal ci kaw nga wax ci mic.
Into the mic, please, Madam Gaye.
maa ngi em Gambia High School.
I just graduated from Gambia High School.
Now, as a revenue collector, where exactly do you collect revenue?
Nena wax nga ne yow lempo nga de jël mu ne fan nga de collect revenue?
Ci marché bi.
The market.
From whom do you get these ticket books?
Nena sa ticket books bi kan mo la ko de jox?
Mustafa John.
Mustafa John.
How many ticket books will he give you in a day?
Nena ñaata ticket books la la jox bés bi?
Léegi-léegi ñu jox la benn dafa des ci zone buñ la dee yóbbu.
Sometimes you give you one, but it depends on the zone you are taken to.
You've been rotating, you're not stationed at one zone?
No.
Kon dafa melni do de nek ci benn zone dañ la dé transfer moy rotate.
Wow.
Yes.
Now how much will you make normally in a day?
Nena kon bés bi ñaata nga dé jot?
Dafa des léegi-léegi nga dem doo fa fekk vendor bi léegi-léegi mun ngaa nekk 1100.
Sometimes
si nga dem mu wàcca léegi-léegi vendor yi ñu ngi fa fekkoon démba ñëwuñ.
Sometimes you go there and find vendors and you may be lucky to have 1,100. But sometimes when you go, it depends. You cannot find other vendors, so it might be less.
And have you been recording these transactions?
Nena yo dang ko ndi bindé.
Waa dañ ko dee binda ci suñ cash books.
We used to write it on the cash book.
And who do you submit the money to?
Nena xaalis bi ci kan nga ko dee yóbbu?
Suñ jógee ci suuf dañ dee dem mu jox ñu cash mu jox ñu book.
When we go in the morning, we go and take the books.
Yes, ñu wàcca ci suuf.
When we go down,
ñu dem liggéey suñ paree ñu éegaat ci kaw.
we go and work. From work, we come and just go
ñu dem ci
upstairs.
market master bi.
We go to the market master.
ñu jël suñ cash books yi ñu enter ko.
Take our cash book, enter them.
Then ñu jox ko mu verify ko.
Then it will be given to him for verification.
Suñ paree ñu demaat ci cashier bi ñu jox ko xaalis.
From there, we go back to the cashier and deposit the money.
Suñ fa fekkut cashier bi.
Unfortunately, if you don't find the cashier there,
ñu delluwaat ci market master bi.
then we go back to the market master
mu confirm xaalis bi.
and confirm the monies
mu def ko ci book bi ci suñ cash book bi.
and record it or put it in our cash book.
ba cashier bi ñu mu jox ko mu receiptal ñu.
Unless until the cashier came and the monies will be given to the cashier and will be receipted.
Now, who gave you that instructions that if you cannot find a cashier, you should give it to the market master?
Nena kan mo len jox digal bobu ne so len demé ci cashier bi fekk len ko fofu ngeen dal di jox xaliss bi sen market master.
dañ wax ne buñ ñibé xaliss.
We were told not to go home with monies.
That's understandable. Who said that? Who gave you the instructions to not give the money to the cashier
Lolo
but to the market master?
leer na waaye lu mooy laajte mooy kan moo leen jox digal boobu ne xaalis bi ngeen jox ko market master bi soo leen fekkut cashier bi foofu.
léegi-léegi cashier bi daf dee dem banque mu late comme time yi wàcca jot. loolu moo dee tax
Madam Gaye, you're not getting the question. Who gave you the instructions to be giving the money to the market master?
nee na kan moo la jox digal waaye moo leen dee jox digal ne su fekkee ne cashier ne ko fa ngeen dal di jox xaalis bi.
market master bi si boppam.
is the market master himself.
He gave you the instructions that you should submit monies to him in the absence of the cashier.
nee na moo leen jox digal ne soo leen fa fekkut wala cashier su fa nekkut ngeen jox ko xaalis bi.
waaw.
yes.
And for the purpose of the records, who is the market master?
Nena kan moy market master?
Mustafa John.
Mustafa John.
Okay. Now, how often do you go for auditing?
Nena auditing kanya nga de dem auditing?
Kanya kany?
Nga de dem si audit. Pour ñu audit la.
Suñ liggéeyee ba pare rek la ñoo dem ñu audit.
Anytime we close from work, we go for auditing.
If that's every day?
Nena lolu kon bis bu nekk la.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, do you have your cash books from 2018 to 2023?
Nena am nga sa cash book bi jóge ko 2018 be daaw géej 2023.
déedéet maa ngi amee cash book 2021 2022 laa indi waale.
I had the cash book I have here is from 2021 to 2023.
2022.
2022. Where is the cash book from 2018, 2019, and 2020?
Then another cash book 2018, 2019, and 2020.
yooyu mu ngi si office bi.
I left them at the office.
Why did you leave them at the office?
Then I looked at issue law len nga bàyyi leen si office.
déedéet xaw ma woon ne yooyu dama ko indiwaale. yii rek bii laa indiwaale.
I don't have the understanding that I may come along with them. All I thought it was only these ones.
Okay, you can note that down as well. You provide your cash book from 2018 to 2023. But for now, you can just provide us with the ones you're having.
Nena léegi comme li nga àndal ak moom mun ngaa dugal boobu léegi lu des mooy 2018, 19, 20. So demee nga dal di issue wale yooyu tamit. Very well.
This is the only book containing 2021 and 2022?
Then I believe I'm 2021, 2022.
Wow.
Yes.
But Madam Gaye, the collection for 2021 on this book starts in February.
Then I was also said 2021 la door. Why very February la door?
Wow, si lañ ma deploy yóbbu ma market.
Yes, that was the time I was deployed to the market.
Prior to being deployed to the market, where were you?
Na balani obula marché fo nekon.
Mangi one license.
I was at license.
Then you can provide us with your license collections book as well.
Yena kon nga jappale ñu ci license collection book tamit.
You're still at the daily markets unit?
Dina ba légui yang ci marché bi.
Wow.
Yes.
Also, the collection for 2022 stopped on this book, stopped in February 2022.
Dina 22 tamit li tam ci book bi fu door voilà fu mu em moy February 2022.
Wa dafa fekk bi mu fess waye ma nga am benen tamit mu.
Yes, that happens. The book have been exhausted, but I have another one.
You can note that down and bring the completion of 2022 and 2023 since you're still at the market.
Nena ba legi kon nga binde ko pour nga baña faté so ñew ngay ci walé bu 2022 ak 2023 comme wax nga né yang ci marché bi legi.
Wa way 2023 digital bi lañ doon use.
But 2023 we were using digital.
Okay, the completion of 2022 then.
Okay.
The completion of 2022.
Yes, it stops at February 22nd, so from March.
Nena February 2022 nena legi kon fi ngay commencer moy March la wara commencer li nga wara ici.
Wa ba.
Very well.
Madam Chair, we apply to tender the cash book of the witness, Mrs. Ndey Gaye, from 22nd of February 2021 to 22nd of February 2022 into evidence as an exhibit.
The cash book maintained by the witness covering the period from the 22nd of February 2021 to the 22nd of February 2022 is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LTC/BCC/NIG/002. We will come back after the break.
As the Commission pleases.